Well, folks, tomorrow is the day. Well, I'm actually recording this on Tuesday. I have no idea if I'll have it up on the channel by Wednesday. I'm working on eBay stuff, but I had to record real quick. Sistas is returning very soon. I'll put it that way. And we know that for the next 3 weeks, or technically 2 more weeks after this one, there will be some overlap between Sistas Season 8, Episodes 1, 2, and 3, and then the remaining 6 episodes of Zatima Season 3A. But the question is, will this help or hurt Season 3 of Zatima? Because in terms of the fan reception, it has been rather mixed. You have those who love having the show back. Hey, it's back. I love it. There you go. You got people like me who are kind of in the middle where it's like, I understand it's set up episodes, but so far, 4 episodes in, it's not really living up to the hype. Now, that doesn't mean the show can't pick up soon, specifically after Zach finds out about what his friends and Fatima have been hiding from him pertaining to Jeremiah. But I will say that fans still have a bad taste in their mouth from Sistas Season 7. I honestly think it would have been best if Sistas would have simply waited until November 6th. I believe that's the first week of the month. That way, Zatima Season 3A would have run its course. It would have been a somewhat decent palate cleanser. Like I said, you have those who love that the show's back. Some are kind of meh. And Season 7 ruined the concept for a lot of people. But I think that what could really be the deciding factor is if Zach and Fatima's portrayals in Season 8 is a lot better than Season 7. Because I think Season 7 is hurting Zatima in that Zach and Fatima weren't portrayed in their best possible light, and that Zach really felt like he was backtracking on a lot of the development he had. Fatima felt more passive this season for whatever reason. It felt like the writing catered more to Karen's side rather than anyone else's, and everybody else just had to kind of bow down and accept whatever came their way, all in favor of Karen coming around or, you know, making a point or what have you. But so far, Zatima, people have been pointing out, I don't know, the season's kind of following the sisters' pit trap of repetitive dialogue, drawn out scenes, characters not acting like themselves. Like, you know, like I said, in the first week, I can understand why Fatima is saying what she did, you know, like hiding it away from Zach. But week 2, it just felt like the episodes really didn't do much of anything to move the story along. And it felt like, you know, Fatima's lies were crumbling. And the sneak peeks we gotten of episodes probably 3 and 4, or not, sorry, 5 and 6, more specifically 5, when Zach comes to understand that Fatima's hiding something from him as well as Connie, we know it's going to blow up in their faces. Zach even calls her out for lying, despite the fact that they promised they wouldn't lie to each other. So it is interesting to see how this dynamic is going to shift, because even though we never know the exact BET plus numbers, we do know that typically Zatima's trending. It's like it will show if it's #1 on BET plus, but I really am curious, because also I'm curious how Sister Season 8 ratings are going to be, because Season 7, we all know, didn't have the best ratings. I mean, overall it still did good as a whole, but I'm talking like week to week. So I wonder if the Season 8 premiere is going to do well. I mean, I know there are some people like, you know what, I'm done with Sisters, but I'm tuning into Zatima. Or those who are like, I'm going to watch Sisters because even if it does suck, at least I can fall back on Zatima. Hopefully things pick up soon. Okay, it would be kind of nice if, let's say, Zatima Season 3 finally picks up this week, the same week Sisters returns. That way, if Sisters does start off kind of, you know, bad, if Zatima blows it out of the water, it's going to be like, oh, finally. Personally, I would love for that to happen. Honestly, I'm rooting for both shows because I want them both. It's kind of like, are you a DC fan or Marvel? Hey, I'm a superhero fan. I'm a comic book fan. I love both companies, and I want them both to succeed. But the thing is, this week, Thursday the 17th, it marks my 7th year. 7th year as a full-time self-employed YouTuber slash eBay seller. So what better way to commemorate such a week if both, well, technically 3, House of Pain is on, if all 3 of the shows I review have stellar episodes, and I could talk about them with the utmost, you know, positive vibe, because it's like, yo, hey, it's a great week, year 7, and you know what the algorithm did its job, or the writers did their job of putting out some great content. House of Pain was a banger. Sistas was a banger. Zatima gave us 2 banger episodes. That would be fantastic. So that's my hope and prayer, that when I do my reviews this week, they are positive because the episodes can reflect my demeanor. So with that being said, how do you think Sistas overlapping with Zatima is going to play out? Do you think it's going to work out? Do you think it's going to not work out? Who knows? But I will say this much. Yet again, the show coming back this week means that the show, or season 8A, ends on Christmas Day. So I guess that's why they did it. But I'll tell you one thing. If a Sistas episode airs on Christmas and it sucks, I'm going to be pissed off. Well, then again, given that Christmas, Christ's birthday, I really do think there's symbolism in that. Oh, Karen goes into labor on Christmas Day. Who would have thunk? I did. Okay, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.